wrote a letter to my dad when I was 12 years old. I held him accountable for all of the ways in which he hurt me, and I stood up for myself, but I never sent it. 16 years later, today, I finally sent him the letter and a poem that I wrote in 6th grade that I actually read in front of my entire 6th grade class and cried in front of my entire 6th grade class reading. And now, after having sent that letter, I think I understand the basis for why I was in a codependent relationship. I didn't send that letter because I was afraid of my emotions hurting my dad. But me having my own experience is more important, and me validating my emotions and being truthful about this is my experience is more important. But at the time, I had to abandon that. I had to quiet that. I had to suppress that truth in order to be safe and to not be abandoned by my dad, to not be yelled at by my dad, to not rock the boat. And that right there is what I did in my 8-year relationship that ended. I wasn't fully showing up and showing my whole emotional truth because I was afraid of that not being accepted by my partner. And as I go through this self-love healing journey after my breakup, it's so important for me now more than ever to send that letter. And when I told my dad about the letter, he did not take it well. He told me that he didn't want to read it because he was it'll make me sad. And I told him, look, that's actually really disappointing. If I had a 12-year-old daughter, I would want to know how I made her feel. Eventually, he told me to send it over, and so I just did. And this is a huge win for me and my inner child and my healing journey. So thank you for listening.